guys, welcome back to the channel. It is day 1 of our homestead vlogging diary journal thingamabob that we got going on this channel. You guys know we just finished mom's house. Well, we is too many people. My husband finished mom's house, so we have other things to do on this farm because if you got what was that? We have a lot of things to do on this farm. We have 10 acres here in northern Florida. So if you are new here and you are just clicking on this video because you want to start your own homestead journey, I say we're a homestead because we try to mainly consume things from our farm, like our meat, eggs, dairy, things like that. Right now, our dairy cow is not in milk, so we are having to buy milk from the store, but we are currently looking for a bull. I don't know how long that would take, because if you guys don't know, I was looking for Lady for a very long time. And if you guys don't know who Lady is, she is our Jersey cow. I'll put her right here. She's beautiful. But I was looking for her for so many years. I think it took like 2 years for me to actually find her. She is a registered Jersey. She is disease-free, BV-free. She's just free of everything. And that's what we love. We also have goats, pigeons, chickens, ducks, geese, a pig. We also have horses, donkeys, the dogs, and a few other animals. The chickens are outside fighting. I want to explain something to you because I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, you've been homesteading for a really long time. Okay, I have. So we've been homesteading. Girl, if it's not my husband, it's the animals. Welcome to the channel. Me and my husband have been homesteading, farming for about 6 years. But I also want to show you guys that if you are going to homestead and farm, we were actually doing it in the city. We had chickens in the city. So we were already starting our homesteading journey maybe like 7 years ago. I would say 7. In my mom's backyard. So that is a whole different, yeah, that's yeah. But I just want to say you can do so many different things to consider yourself a homesteader. I don't know so much of it being a farmer, but more of a homesteader. You can make bread. You can make your own vanilla. You can make your own kombucha, your own kefir, your own. There's so many things. You can support small farmers where they have eggs and things like that. So I would consider myself a homesteader. I try to be very holistic and things that we use, things that we eat, things that we put into our body, because that is just the way that I want to go. I've been trying to do that for Lord knows how long. Now don't. We do eat McDonald's sometimes, and we do indulge sometimes in things like that. Not all the time. It is more of a treat. Most of the things I do cook he doesn't like to eat that stuff, so he would eat rice and beans all day. So of course I do bulk orders of, like, not orders, but I go shopping in bulk, like rice, beans, our seasoning, which sometimes I don't need the seasoning because we do have a garden. We have a big garden, so we plant a lot of like our sofrito stuff in there, and sofrito is just like a seasoning. So I just want to say that I want to put that out there because I don't want nobody coming and being like, but you guys been homesteaders for so many years, blah blah blah. But I want to teach y'all how to be a homesteaders. So I'm going to do me and my husband are going to show you guys, not show you guys doing too much, Christina, you're doing too much. We are going to make a diary of our life of becoming homesteaders. And I know that sounds crazy, but you're never a full homesteader. You learn something every day. And as we go learning, we want to show you guys. Because we are going to be getting chickens pretty soon. We're also going to be remodeling our laundry room. So it's just going to be like an everyday diary of our life of jumbling, I think. Our life of being homesteaders, remodeling, having full-time jobs. I wouldn't say full-time, but we're there. And yeah, so many things. So if you guys want to continue watching that, I know I ramble a lot. I know I talk a lot. Y'all love it. But other than that, welcome to day 1. And day 1, we are going to the garden because guess what it is? It's springtime. And guess what happens in spring in northern Florida? Garden season just magically appears. I don't know why. She just comes out of thin air and she just appears out of air. So we are going to go to the garden. Ditl yesterday, my lovely, lovely husband, love that man down. You hear me? Love him down. He put some new compost on the beds. So we planted oregano, we planted peppers, we planted onions, some passion fruit plants, and just a whole bunch of stuff. And I cannot wait to show you guys, because if you live in a house and you have a backyard, or if you live in an apartment, you can still garden. So I want to show you guys a little different way. Not show y'all. Christina, you're doing too much. I just want to show you guys that you can start somewhere. And gardening is the first step to start in. If you want to learn, because this is what you want to do in the future, start where you're at right now. That's all I have to say. Start where you're at. You don't got to go buy all this luxury land and all this stuff. Start where you're at. So let's get started. We have 365 days to go. Before we head outside, one of the things that I do on our homestead is fermenting. I love to ferment everything. I'm talking about sourdough, kefir, milk kefir, yogurt. I love to ferment it. So what I'm going to go in and do is some water kefir. Now this is a probiotic and it is so good for you. So good for you. Read the benefits of it. Now you can only drink a certain amount a day. Probiotics is good for you at a certain amount. So for me, I have about a half a cup to a cup. If I'm eating, then I will drink this as something sweet instead of a soda. Now, I normally love to ferment during spring and summer because it ferments a little bit quicker. When I ferment during the winter, I forget about it, and it's just a whole mess, y'all, like a whole mess. So I tend to ferment during summer and spring, and it just works out best for me because I keep my house at a normal temperature, so that way I can also ferment my sourdough. Sourdough is also gut healthy, but if you guys don't know, I do struggle with a little bit of GERD. Not a little bit, baby, a lot of GERD. And this definitely has helped. I try to find things holistically. If I go to the doctors and they say that I have this or I have that, then I would try to find a holistic way to fix it, like high blood pressure, cholesterol, things like that. I would try to fix it at home instead of drinking the medication that they give, because in the long run, those medications do tend to give you other problems, and your girl don't want that, okay? Your girl got her own problems by herself. So when it comes to my mental health, I try to find things that would work for me, try to keep myself busy and all that good stuff. But let's go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather after I was done doing the kefir. If you guys want to see more of me doing that, definitely let me know and I will make a whole video. I'm going to put out there that I also want to learn how to do kombucha. So maybe we can do a little series on that as well, learning how to do that, because baby, I be trying to learn all different type of things. Okay. Whatever's going to make me feel good is what I want to learn. But let's head outside. You got a lot of palomitas. They're beautiful. I love it. Addy. No, mamita. The best thing about owning a farm is being self-sufficient and growing your own fruit and vegetables, and always knowing that you're always gonna have. Oh my God. How many have we not picked up? How many days? It's been a little minute.
35 days.
It's been a little minute we haven't picked. What are you doing, babe? I know. Him and Izzy are always playing. Alright, you guys. We're gonna head to the garden now, and I'm really excited to show you guys things in the garden. At the end of the last video, I think it was like 2 videos ago, I put that we went to the flea market and bought a whole bunch of plants. We never got to show you guys what they were, so I'm gonna actually record that on my phone because this camera is really heavy. You guys like the quality of this camera, but baby, when I say that this camera be holding 20 pounds, honey, 20 pounds, it is ridiculous. We changed out so much stuff here on the farm, which is so crazy, because we want to be more self-sufficient. We want to do more fruits, more veggies, more things that we know we're gonna need in the future. You just never know with everything going up and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the fruits that we bought. I'm a little bit out of breath because I just finished eating breakfast. Today is day 1 of recording our diary, and we're really excited about it. We're really excited to get a diary going here on YouTube and holding ourselves accountable to do what we have to do. Kinda. Mind the rabbit cages. We're gonna move those. We're actually gonna get rabbits very soon to start breeding rabbits for meat again. Yadel loves rabbit meat, so don't mind those. We were just getting them ready and get together so we can put them in the back of the chicken coops. But this right here is a crab apple, and we got 2 of them, so we put one on this side and one on this side. And this whole aisle, I don't know if you guys remember this whole aisle, it's not aisle this whole pathway, we have down this pathway loquats, oranges, pomegranates, pawpaws, Barbados cherries, a pear tree. We have a fig. We actually have 2 fig trees, and we are trying to turn this little pathway into kind of like an orchard. We aren't the best at having orchards, but we do put our fruit trees anywhere we want to put them, just because it's a lot easier. And by easier I mean we plant them wherever the heck we feel is right, as long as they get fruit. As long as we can get fruit from them and they're growing great, that's all that we care about. Right now, our pears, sir, I am recording. Geese aren't letting me be great. We want to be more self-sufficient, like I mentioned, and we already have oranges, pears. I mean, we have a lot of fruit trees on this property that are giving fruit. We did have 2 Barbados cherries that was giving fruit, but for some reason this Arctic freeze that we had here in Florida, that it got down to like 20 degrees, it literally wiped them out. We don't know how that happened. Those Barbados cherries was in my garden for like, I would say 2 years. They were already giving us fruit. That completely stopped. Orchard, I would say half of an orchard, is doing pretty good. No, she's not gonna do anything to you. Just try to move the bed. She's fighting with him now. She found it. One thing about me and Yadel is that we're going to be in this garden, and we're going to be in this garden until it gets done, because as the years pass, we have done so much to this garden. And one thing that I want to say is that if you don't have it all together, let the years pass. Continue to work on it and continue to build, because it took us 6 years to get to where this garden needs to be. And we are finally happy with it. We are finally seeing results. We've seen results within the fruit and actually getting vegetables. But when we set like a boundary of how we wanted things to look, we kind of thought it was never going to happen. But y'all, when I tell you it is finally happening, and we are finally happy with all the results that are coming about in this garden, baby, give me 100 of them, okay? We worked in this garden for almost 6 years. And when I say that this is the year that we are finally happy with how our garden is coming out and turning out, baby, start planting, okay? put those vegetables in. Do what you have to do. Don't ever feel intimidated by somebody else's garden, because that has happened to us plenty of times where we have seen somebody else's garden and was like, wow, we should make ours look like that, or wow, we should do this, or we should do that. And no, it takes years. Okay, it takes years. Don't ever let anybody fool you on the internet about how fast they did their garden or how much money they made. No, baby. When I say that it takes time, okay, and when you take time doing your thing, you will appreciate it a whole lot more. Trust me when I tell you, we love this garden. We appreciate this garden. We come out here, we walk barefoot. We just love the outcome of how everything is coming out in this garden. Like, it is just looking so beautiful. So if you're thinking about starting one and you don't have a homestead, or you have a homestead and you're not using the space, use your space. Use what you have. If you're in an apartment complex, look up ways to start a garden within your home or even on your balcony. I'm telling you, it is so easy. So if you do not live on a homestead and you don't have land and you are in an apartment complex, you see that green thing behind me? I don't know if you guys can see it in this video, but it's always showing up. It's like a teal color, green type of tier layered thing. And anyways, it's from Epidemic Farmers, or you can get it from Greenstock, either one. But I am actually giving this to my sister because she lives in a house and she has a lot of backyard, but she wants to start little, and I feel this is the best way to start. And no, I am not sponsored by them by any means, but when I say start your garden, if you have the extra cash to kind of spend on a garden, please do it. I know it's a little bit expensive when you start, but once you get started, it's so easy to do and so inexpensive to grow your own food. And it's for security. Just if anything happens, or if the world goes crazy like they say is going to happen, just know that you always have food on hand, because you never know what's capable of happening. And I kind of wanted to start this series because I want to show people that even if you have money or you don't have money, you can make things possible, okay? Because me and my husband, we don't got it all, baby, but we will make things possible. With the Lord's help, honey, anything is possible. And not only that, we try to do things on a budget. We try to make things work within what we can afford. So definitely keep going. And if you want to start a garden, start it. We have a geese that has eggs in the garden, and we don't want to move her, and she doesn't want to move. So we're going to leave her there where she feels comfortable. But it is the worst thing trying to get these tomatoes in the ground with her being here, because she's, yeah, like we literally cut all the grass and we left a patch because she is literally in the middle of the beds. And we're not going to move her, and she's not going to move. So that's just how that goes. But I hope you guys all have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and we'll see you in the next one.